Welcome to round two. Our opponent we are waiting for our opponent to choose whether he will play first. So let's just pause here for a bit. Okay, this is actually a pretty good hand. Even though we cannot play the Fair Imposter. I mean, it's not a pretty good hand. But he has removal and he has a Jace. So what's not to like? And we are even on the draw, which means that we will have enough time, I guess, to draw the fourth land to be able to play our Jace. And in the meantime, we will be trying to remove his guys. See, there it is. Oh, I guess I should have played the island here, since if I draw the 1/4 hybrid blue-white, blue-red guy, I want to play turn 2. Alright, new Prev Good Mage. I guess that works against my Jace, doesn't it? Indeed it does, which means that I'll have to go ahead and avenge and narrow him in the near future here. Let's hope he doesn't play anything. Yeah, this guy's pretty good. I wish I had first picked it in my pack 1, but oh well. Alright, if that's what he's going to be playing, I guess I'll just play an island to represent cancel and say go, because I do want to get his new Prav Good Mage. I mean, what we want to happen here is he gets too scared to play anything because of our represented cancel. Then at the end of his turn we play an Avenging Arrow targeting his Guild Mage, and then we get to +1 Jace. He has something else, huh? Alright, Seller of Songbirds. That doesn't do much of anything here, since when I +1 my Jace, I'll be able to just stop all of his guys on track. Let's hope he doesn't have anything to pump them. But yeah, I'm definitely playing Jace here. The opportunity is just too good to pass. Alright. Don't think he's attacking. Ooh, maybe he has. Alright, he doesn't have a combat trick, so he's not gonna bother attacking. Which means that we will get to play some stuff here. Alright, that is actually excellent. However, I don't think I'm playing that right now, since if I do that, I'll be able to play just that. So I'd rather have a hover barrier into Doorkeeper, I guess, and then I want to +1 Jace again. So yeah, we are kind of living the dream here for a blue-white player such as myself. Bunch of walls, bunch of stall tactics. His entire board of 1 power guys is getting punished by Jace. Alright. So we are going to play a land, +1 Jace. Alright. It's +1 Jace. Play this thing here right now. 1, 2, 3, 4. What will we try to stop here? I guess one of his tokens, because if he has the guy that pumps tokens, then he can deal some damage to our Jace. And the Hussar Patrol I'm not really afraid of, since I have a bunch of walls. He's cycling. It's a good sign. Alright, Azorio's Arrestor. So he's probably gonna rest my Soulstorm Spirit, but I'm gonna bring it back to my hand and replay it, and yeah. Alright, let's plus 1 Jace here, I guess. And then, yeah, let's do that. I guess I could have played the Museum skin, right? But that wouldn't be so hot. Especially since, you know, you... Alright, so he just conceded. Okay. That was a fun one, for me at least. I don't think it was too fun for him. So, again, our sideboard this time around is pretty poor. There's not much we can do here. Didn't see anything to be considering bringing in this spell. And downside isn't good anyway. So alright. Yeah, I guess Jace against one power that deck is a win, isn't it? I guess he just didn't want me to see his deck, to see what he had there. Okay, well, this hand is acceptable. There's a wall, there's a defensive guy. He chose to play first, no problem. Alright, he has an Azorius Guild Gates. Start with an island. I guess one thing that I did learn here right now is that the Azorius deck can end up getting excessively defensive. Like my deck, for example. So it's definitely something to keep in mind for future drafts. I don't really want to be too defensive. I guess I won the 3-1 flying guys from, I mean the uncommon ones, the 3-1 that detain something when they enter the battlefield. Alright, soon here he'll be able to do some shenanigans with this guild mage. Ooh, Jesus. With toughness 2 or less. Sure. Alright. Okay. So, anything we play here right now will not accomplish much. You really won't. If I play a Vessel Soul, he can even, like, detain my permanence, right? So I would rather just simply not show him anything. Yeah, it's gonna be pretty tough beating this thing, especially with a new Prav Guild Mage on the battlefield also. He doesn't have the land. Ooh, alright. What I'm seeing here is that he does not have the land to start activating this guy. But yeah, that thing he did was pretty much the same. He ended up detaining one of my guys and stuff. Alright, let's go ahead and play a Void Wielder, I guess. Bouncing his rock. Especially because maybe he will just draw into a land and not play the rock. I mean, can dream, I guess. Alright, at least it seems like he did not draw the land anyway, so... Okay. 1, 2, 3, yes, I guess I will play this guy. Just because. He will definitely bounce my guy, but the next turn I can play both the Vessel Soul and the Rune Wing. Or I can just, at some point, just Cyclonic Rift his team away, even though I'm not sure if that would be even something good to do, since he would get this guy back, he would get to re-detain something. He still doesn't have a land. He may make his guy there fly. Alright, inaction injunction. Sure, draw away. Sure. He obviously should have just simply detained my wall here, but I don't think that's gonna matter too much, to be perfectly honest with you. Ooh, Palisade Giant. That could work, I guess, but not in this table here. I mean, I got a plan. Let's play this guy, then play a Rune Wing. Then here's what's going to happen. He's going to attack me with his rock, bouncing one of my flyers. I'll get to block whatever other flyer he has. He may detain something of mine here. But then I'll be able to, at the end of his turn, or maybe before he attacks, just Cyclonic Rift his entire team, and then just get a Palisade Giant. Sure, let's do this, and let's do this. Root-borne defenses. Man, that's unfortunate. So what do we do here? I'm honestly not sure. We could play a Palisade Giant, but then what would happen? He would bash me with all of his guys, of his flying guys, and would kill my giant anyway. And playing Rune Wing doesn't really do anything here, so I take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 exactly. So I guess I will let him attack. I'll let him do whatever he wants to do there. Maybe he will want to detain my flyer, and then he will have no mana to replay his guys after I. Yeah, I think that's what is going to happen here. You have no mana. All right. Sure, let's go ahead and block this thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'll go down at 3, but then at the end of his turn, I'll bounce his entire hand. Let's cast this with Overload. Not that I think this is gonna do much for me here, but at least you have to discard 2 cards and it will buy me more time. Maybe I'll draw into a Jace or something. He discarded. Oh, he did have the guy, see? The pump the tokens. Man, his hand is packed. Alright, let's play this thing and play a Palisade Giant. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Sadly, we will not be able to play the Rune Wing right now, but I guess it is what it is. Next turn, my guess is he's gonna play the Detain guy, the 3/1, and an Azorius Guild Mage. Or, alright, he's gonna play the Rock and the Azorius Guild Mage. Since he has enough mana right now, he did draw into a land. Oh, really? That's interesting. He did play the Rock at the very least. Alright, Sunspire Griffin. At least that's a 3 toughness, isn't it? 1, 2, 3, 4. I mean, might as well play it. Or not. Nah, maybe not. I want him to think I have cancel in hand. He knows that I have a ruining, so he may think that I just drew a cancel. Dramatic rescue. Sure. Man, I'm getting beaten down here. Alright. So let's just block with the barrier. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, if I draw Jace here, things will be a lot better since I can play Palisade Giant plus Jace. Or not, since he has a new Private Guild Mage. Alright. I mean, he just won, right? Either way, guess I should go ahead and play stuff here. Just in case he screws up, you know. Since this time I'm not really that behind in... I mean, I'm actually ahead on clock, so I want him to waste his time. So he can 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He can make his new Prav Good Mage fly and detain something. So in the end, this Palisade Giant is gonna end up being a fog. I wish I had one of these here. This thing is pretty good. What is he doing? I'm not sure. Oh, he detained my rock. Alright. So I'm gonna block here. And I'm gonna block... Yeah, that's it, right? That's really it. Let's block here, just, you know, just because. Just wanna waste his new Prav Guild Mage here. I'm gonna trade a new Prav Guild Mage for a Palisade Giant. Alright, let's play this guy. And let's play this guy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He has 3 cards in hand though, so he definitely has action. I think if I were him, I would not attack with the new Prav Guild Mage. Because right now he cannot... He doesn't have a machine gun to detain my things on the battlefield. But he probably has something else here. Alright, who saw Patrol? What else? Frostburn Weird. If I draw Jace here, is it even worth it? If he attacks with the rock, I'm definitely trading. I think it is in his best interest to not attack with the rock. Just because he's ahead in life total, so he wants to actually attack with the rock to bounce my guy when he's going for Alpha Strike. There's nothing there that I could bounce. I mean, I could bounce this guy, but I'm obviously not gonna. So yeah, let's try and stall the board for a bit more here. And hope he keeps drawing lands. But yeah, he probably drew something here. Alright, that's a flyer. At this point, I guess a Jace would definitely help. Yeah, it's getting to a point where he will be able to just attack and kill me. What a great time to draw into amazing scheme. Yeah, now he actually wants to attack and bounce my Rune Wing, so that I'm gonna be pretty much dead here. And he even has some giant thing to play. Let's see what that is. Knightly Valor. Giving vigilance to his token. Man, he has quite a sizable army here. Alright. So I guess what I should do here is, let's see, block here, block here, block here. Yeah, that was a pretty bad attack. He should have just attacked with everything he has. He was gonna kill me. Alright. Oh, I guess I could just Museum skin my Rune Wing if I wanted to. Wasn't paying attention, was I? Well, since he did not attack last turn, he may not attack this turn either. See what he chooses to do here. I guess I can take damage from the Concordia Pegasus, but that's it. Alright, now he chooses to attack with everything. He has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that should be it. Alright. Inspiration into land. Okay, so I'm kind of sad that I lost that game, since, you know, it was a game that I managed to be almost, you know, dead, and then just managed to get back in the game. Of course, he did make a mistake there, but either way, I mean, I'm not even sure he did, since I could just afford to take one from the Pegasus, right? Yeah, cannot remember exactly what was the board state, but let's go ahead and see if we can do anything here. I guess we could bring in Knightly Valor just because we have a Palisade Giant, but he does have bounce. We could bring in a Judge's Familiar, since he has 3 ones that we can block, but not much. Yeah, yet again, I don't think there's anything we really want to bring in here. Yes, playing first. This hand, huh? Sorry, this is just not good enough. Or is it? I mean, I'm on the play here. It's not like he's extremely aggressive. Yeah, you know what? I think I'm not gonna mull. Against his deck, I'm not. If he was like a Rakdos deck, I probably would mulligan this hand, but against him, I think I could afford just not to. Starting with an island, since we can draw the weird turn 2. Of course, we will have no such luck, but man, this island is excellent. It's just beautiful. Alright, we can play a turn 4 Rune Wing here. Let's hope he doesn't have anything. Maybe he's mana screwed. That would be awesome. Alright, let's play an island. Again, representing Cancel here. And see what he plays. Seller of Songbirds. Alright. Jace. No Jace. Alas. Let's play a Rune Wing. We could play a Martial Law, especially, I mean, Martial Law would be the optimal play if he had the Rock. I think he's gonna have the Rock, but alright, he did not. And either way, I would just play a Void Wielder then and just bounce his Rock, so I guess playing Rune Wing was pretty good for me there. Ooh. Alright. Alright, folks. I'm not attacking here. Make no mistake. Since if he has the guys that pumps tokens, I'll get to... He can attack my Jace. Let's play this thing just because he knows we have Museum skins. What is that? New Prav Guild Mage. Sure, sure. He can start detaining my Jace and a Vessel Soul. I guess what we are going to do here right now is... Ooh, Concordia Pegasus. We are going to play Martial Law into Concordia Pegasus. I mean, let's see. If we play a Void Wielder, we can bounce his new Prav Guild Mage, and then... Yeah, I think, you know what? I think that is actually what I want to be doing here. I can just... +1 this thing. Let's see, if I play Martial Law into Concordia Pegasus, I'll be pretty much giving up on Jace, I think. So I could make use a Factor Friction here. But you know what, I don't think that is the best line of play here. I want to do this and then play a Void Wielder. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then of course non-attack. Let's get rid of his no Prav Guild Mage here, so that it takes a little while longer for him to start shutting off my Jace. I do intend to get at least one Factor Fiction out of the Jace before I do it. By the way, he's gonna be tying up his mana pretty hardly there. Hussar Patrol. Alright. Avenging Arrow, huh? Dealt damage this turn. So we can play 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I guess we could 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's go ahead and -2 Jace here. Well, I'm actually glad I did that, because of course he should have just put Plains, and Island. But yeah, so I'm gonna play a Martial Law, and maybe we are going to... Let's see, he can attack with everything, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, yeah, lots of creatures. So Jace is probably dead, so I think what I want to be doing here is actually playing an Avenging Arrow, targeting his new Prav Guild Mage. Right? Or maybe I should play the Concordia Pegasus. Problem is his Guild Mage is gonna be pretty problematic for me. He's gonna kill my Jace, but I'm gonna have a Martial Law on the battlefield, and that's gonna be pretty awesome for me. Next I can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, you know what? I think I'm okay doing this. Maybe this forces him to try and detain one of my guys. Do I want to attack here? I mean, he's taken 2 if I attack. Alright, I'm not. Because I want to kill something of his there. I want to kill a bird or kill a Vessel Soul, whatever I can here. Is he gonna detain something? I'm thinking he is. And if he is, that's actually pretty good for me. Ooh, Trostani's Judgment. Exiling my guy and then populating. Sure. It's problematic, but oh well. Let's see what he does here. He's just gonna bash with those guys, yeah. Like I thought, he's not bashing with his new Prav Guild Mage. So I guess my Jace should be down. Maybe I should just have +1 my Jace, right? So do I actually wanna kill this thing here? I'm not sure. Maybe I do. Guess I do. So I'm gonna, right now I'm gonna stop his guy. Alright, hover barrier is actually a good one. I can play Concordia Pegasus into the barrier. Problem is, without Jace, I think I'm gonna be pretty hard pressed to win anything here. Or I could just play this guy. Nah, he can just attack me with all of these here, even though he was going to lose one bird. Yeah, you know what? I'm just gonna go ahead and do this. The hover barrier can be played during my next turn. Alright, so the good news here is that he's not gonna be able to ever make something unable to block with his new Prive guy. He's gonna detain something here so that I cannot attack with it, but come his turn, I'm gonna be able to do just that. Alright, this, and let's play this too. Concordia Pegasus is not attacking. I could attack with this guy plus the Pegasus. Yeah, that actually seems... No, it doesn't, since... Let's see, he can block 1, 2... It's plus 0, plus 2, right? He can block here, here, yeah. All that would do is that I would be able to deal 1 damage to his face, and I would trade my Bazaar Crovode for his Cellar of Songbirds. So yeah, that is not really what I want to be doing here. Alright, again, let's stop his Law Mage there. Ooh, Museum Skin. Sure. Again, don't want to be attacking here. I could give +0/+1 to all of my creatures if I wanted to. Alright, Skyline Predator. I still think he doesn't have a lot of good attacks here. Does he? Don't think he does. Let's stop his guy. Rings repeat. Island. Sure. That's Azarius for you. Complete board stall, even though I really do like Azarius, and I, have been known to like some board stalls from time to time. Come on, let's not get outdrawed here yet again. Alright, seems like we are getting outdrawed here yet again. The good news is actually that we... Oh, he's gonna do something. He's gonna cycle, sure. The good news is that we still have the bounce, the mass bounce spell here to play. So he's gonna Keening Apparition. Jeez, that is gonna be bad for us. Slightly bad for us, I would think. Maybe he didn't even notice we have an enchantment. Avenging Arrow, alright. Let's go ahead and play up Plains and say go. Yeah, things aren't exactly the best here right now for us. Alright. It's gonna destroy our enchantment. So it's gonna start 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's gonna start arresting our guys, which will probably spell disaster for us. Alright, Island. Isn't that perfect? The good news here is that we can actually kill his predator when he goes to attack. He's probably gonna 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, he has 10 men on the battlefield right now, so he can start. Yeah, that is gonna be bad. Targeting our Pegasus, sure. He's gonna bash with all of his flyers. We're gonna take a bunch of damage. And we are gonna avenge targeting this guy. Come on. Yeah, I guess we really did get outdraw here. He definitely, once the stall was in place, he definitely drew much better than I did. Maybe it was my mistake for not +1ing Jace that turn. Ooh. Alright, it's pretty good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Come on. Let's target his new Prav guy so that he cannot attack next turn, so that he doesn't have good attacks next turn. At some point we can just throw away this Museum skins here. Museum skin. Ooh, that's awesome. Fair Imposter. We're getting there. It's a flyer. It will make me rebuy my guy. I guess I could have attacked before, but that would just trade my guy for a Sunspire Griffin. Yes, I wanna bring this guy in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Not attacking. Let's see what he does. Ooh. Alright. That guy's probably gonna be problematic for us. Especially since we drew him to a place. Alright, do we attack with this guy? I don't think we do. That would only mean that we will take way more damage. Let's see what he does here. I mean, I wish I had my Jace still left on on my deck. Alright, you can do that. And then when he goes to do that to my Skywatch, I guess I'm just gonna go ahead and play Museum skins. Museum skin, not skins. Alright, overload. All of my guys have +0, +1, which gives him absolutely 0 good attacks here this turn. So it's kind of like a time walk. Alright. Doorkeeper, huh? Well, I'm still going to have to draw into pretty good stuff here if I want to do anything at all, but I think a Doorkeeper may help me a bit. Alright, Azario's Arrestor. Targeting the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, he cannot do that twice anymore. But he can make something fly here, which is going to be pretty bad for us too. So he's going to attack with his rock, returning our fairy imposter. I mean, is he even gonna do that? I'm not sure, to be perfectly honest. It's a you may, so he chose not to do it. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna block a bird, I guess. Then we're gonna block another bird. No, I think I just prefer to, let's cancel here. I just prefer to double block this guy, maybe double block this guy. Yeah, that would be better, I guess. Take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 damage here. But getting rid of this rock here right now is pretty key, since we may draw into our flyers and just end up not being able to block thanks to his guy. What is he going to do? Jesus Christ, man. Alright. At least I didn't try to block two different guys here. Alright, that's a place. Just go ahead and say go here. Man, we really needed to draw into the mass bounce spell. Sure, it's just F6 here. Guess we're dead, aren't we? Yes, we are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, yes. We are very dead. Very, very dead. So very dead. Now he's gonna bounce it for sure. Oh, he's not. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So if he did not bounce... Alright, that was pretty bad for him. I can block here. Man, this may very well cost him the game here. Go down to 1. I mean, I do need to draw perfectly, but either way, let's start bouncing him here. Alright, we have Sky Knight. Come on, one time. Can I top deck the card I need? Alright, that is not the card I need. So I don't think there's anything we can do at this point. So let's just go ahead and concede. Alright. Well, this is a Swiss event since all released draft are Swiss, so I guess I'll see you round 3.